Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be testing theHunter Call of the Wild on the Steam Deck thanks to the publisher for providing a code of the game. So this game was given away for free a couple times on the Epic Games Store, and I've been playing it there, but recently they reached out to me with a Steam key and I said, yeah, sure, why not, let's test it again, but this time on the Steam Deck. Check the link in the description if you want to see on RX 570, 1050 Ti, those GPUs. I already tested those a couple of years ago on this game. So first of all, we're doing a 40 FPS configuration, so native resolution, medium to low settings, as you can see here, especially scene complexity, which really affects the look of the game. And that's basically it. And I also turned off global illumination, which is not ray traced, it's a screen space effect. So let's get into it. So yeah, the thing with this game is that it uses the Apex engine. The Apex engine is the engine from Avalanche Studios. That is the one that is used on Just Cause 4, Generation Zero, and those games. And you gotta track animals and hunt them, basically. Pretty simple. And you got, at least with the base game, only 2 environments to explore. With DLC, you have like 4 more, as far as I can remember. And you basically shoot the animals.
Aim for its vital organs.
Hang on.
Heart and lung
Gotta
shot,
concentrate.
quicker kills. Less painful.
Oh, I failed. Oh well. I missed. So what I was saying, there goes the animal. My main issue with this, the engine looks okay, especially on high and above, but when you go for medium or below, like I'm doing right here, the terrain is very barren, lots of missing vegetation, which makes sense. You gotta do sacrifices to get better performance, but in this case it's a huge difference. That's my main thing with it. Yeah, you get native resolution, but at the same time you get way worse visuals. We're going to be using FSR in a moment, but as a 40 FPS configuration, it works rather well. With native resolution, we're going to be targeting 60 now. But this is a game more chill. That's why I enjoyed it so much when it was given away a couple of years ago on the Epic Games Store. On Steam, I don't have my save file, unfortunately. But you gotta be patient on this one. And one of the issues that I had on this one is when you aim down sights with the scope, you're going to drop performance, sometimes into the 30s. So that's a pretty common occurrence, especially when it's not raining. Okay, mating call, perfect. Just what I needed. So yeah, with as a 40 FPS configuration, I think this is okay. Again, you're going to get drops below 40 when aiming down sights, especially in daytime again. So yeah, I rather play at 60 personally, so we're going to do that configuration. It's pretty simple and we get better visuals in general. This is a very soft looking game. The TAA is very aggressive, but we get a TAA sharpness option, which is good to see. So let's crank up everything. The fog, let's put it on medium. It's a little bit too strong, maybe. Yeah. The fur quality on medium is fine. We add global illumination, that is a screen space effect. Screen space shadows, yes. And FSR on ultra quality. Unfortunately, it's only FSR 1.0, so it doesn't look particularly great. And I forgot to lower the shadows. Yeah, I need to do some extra tweaking, because in this level it runs worse than the other one actually. Pretty interesting. Okay. Alright. Not quite 60, but 50 to 60. So those are the settings, 800p, quality FSR 1.0. You can play with the sharpness if you want to, but again, the game itself looks pretty soft already. With FSR I'm going to use 20 or 15, but FSR 1 doesn't look great, especially in this game that has lots of vegetation. Anyway, let's continue. And of course the FPS counter, now we're getting more daytime. But again, aiming down sights is the main issue. You might even get away with ultra quality FSR. But I love the amount of vegetation you get, even on high scene complexity, especially on high. But it's very demanding, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, she saw me. We're getting closer. Also, this game is marked as incompatible by Valve, but it's working.
Careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching, you better believe it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
So yeah, while I enjoy this game, on the Steam Deck it doesn't perform 100%. That doesn't mean it's incompatible. Okay, it's running away. Worst hunter ever. There you go. Hi there. No, I cannot trick shot it. Personally, I would play it like this. A mix of medium and high with FSR quality. On the Steam Deck screen it looks okay. You can play with the sharpness, which is good. But again, the issue is aiming down sights. That's pretty annoying, honestly. Alright, let me show you another map, because there's 2 maps in the base game. If you play the DLC, there's more. And I cannot see anything, just like in real life. So yeah, let me show you the other map that is included. Okay, we're now on the other map. This one seems to be running better than the other one. Harvest animal. Yeah, working on it. So let's see if we hear anything. But as you can see, yeah, definitely this runs way better than the previous map. This one looks beautiful as well. And again, let's aim down sights. You lose frames. But in this one it's not as bad. I would actually recommend this level over the other one, if you can avoid it. I mean, there's 2 big maps. But I do not like the engine they use here. The Apex engine, I mean, well, it looks good on high and ultra. On medium, it really loses a lot of quality. It looks very flat. But I like the detail in the terrain. That looks pretty good. So yeah. Hopefully the next engine they make performs better and has less sacrifices on the visuals when going to medium. Because when you go for a scene complexity on low, you basically see through trees. Because the vegetation will be missing, so you don't see the animals so clearly. That might be an advantage, but I think it just breaks immersion. Okay, mating call. Perfect. Let's see if I can at least get one shot in. Okay. We're going on a date with deer.
I saw some tracks in that area earlier this morning. Hold on, I'll send the coordinates.
Thanks for the heads up. Let's see. Has to be this way. But again, I think in going back to the Steam Deck on this game, FSR is a necessity. Unfortunately, we're stuck with FSR 1. I advise using quality, but you can use ultra quality as well. It'll stay between 50 and 60. Okay, I think it was very far away. Let's go see the tracks. But again, being a slow slow-paced game. Mostly the aiming is what bothers me. I'm more for the visuals on this one. Because usually you have to walk around, track them. And it's like, okay, good luck. Try to get them. Okay. It saw me? What? Oh, there it is. Hi. Okay. I got him.
So that's a hit. Follow the blood trail.
Finally.
Shouldn't have
Let's
gone
follow
far.
it. Good. First hit. Took me long enough. But man, I had so much fun with this on the Epic Games Store a couple of years ago. I think it was. When it was given away for free for the first time.
Getting some exercise, are we? Just remember to take a breather before shooting anything.
Oh, really? Come on. Let me do the Skyrim route. And climb by jumping. Dang it. Oh, yeah, it's enjoyable. It's pretty chill. But again, I'm more of a visuals guy in this game. It just bothers me that you lose frames. Okay, there we go.
Hunting roe deer? They're not the most difficult to hunt, but keep in mind their excellent senses of smell and hearing.
Okay, running this way. Blood, perfect. Ah, bleed rate very low. Okay, and it pooped. Yeah, I don't think it's the same one. Okay, it's going that way. Yeah, I don't think I'll find it on time. The bleed rate is very low, so it's very far away at this point, probably. And it pooped again. Okay. We're getting there, come on. I think I lost the oh, never mind, this way. Okay, it's pretty far away, I think. Yeah, no, that's not it. But going back to performance, the second map, which is the level I tried at the beginning, runs worse than this one. Maybe the vegetation it uses is more dense, hence the performance drops. So it will be like 50 to 60 on that, 60 to 70 here, and aiming down sights can drop very low into the 40s. Personally, I'd rather have the lower resolution with FSR than going for low-ish settings with native resolution, because you lose so much geometry and vegetation that it just breaks immersion completely. I mean, the game doesn't look as good. You don't get this lush vegetation everywhere, which I think is the best feature about the graphics. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, if you had this game, if you grabbed it for free on the Epic Games Store, you can use Lutris to install it on the Steam Deck or buy it. It's at 75% off. Very cheap right now on Steam. So if you're into this sort of thing, I recommend you check it out. It's a very chill game in my opinion, where I just take a look and I feel like I'm walking around hunting stuff and I'm not hurting any animals. So basically vegan hunting, that's what I'm doing. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.